born, you cried, and the world rejoiced. Live your life so that when you die, the world cries and you rejoice. Only when the last tree has been cut down, the last fish been caught, and the last stream poisoned, will we realize we cannot eat money. Listen, or your tongue will make you deaf. If a man is as wise as a serpent, he can afford to be as harmless as a dove. Ask questions from your heart, and you will be answered from the heart. The bird who has eaten cannot fly with the bird that is hungry. Do not judge your neighbor until you walk the moons in his moccasins. A brave man dies but once, a coward many times. Seek wisdom, not knowledge. Knowledge is of the past. Wisdom is of the future. Wisdom comes only when you stop looking for it and start living the life the Creator intended for you. There are two wolves fighting inside all of us. The first one is evil, the second one is good. Which wolf will win? The one you feed. It does not require many words to speak the truth. When a man moves away from nature, his heart becomes hard. Walk lightly in the spring. Mother Earth is pregnant. It is better to have less thunder in the mouth and more lightning in the hand. Remember that your children are not your own, but are led to you by the Creator. Make my enemy brave and strong, so that if defeated, I will not be ashamed. Poverty is a noose that strangles humility and breeds disrespect for God and man. They are not dead who live in the hearts they leave behind. There is nothing as eloquent as a rattlesnake's tail. It is less of a problem to be poor than to be dishonest. Not every sweet root gives birth to sweet grass. Take only what you need and leave the land as you found it. Cherish youth, but trust old age. Beware of the man who does not talk and the dog that does not bark. Our pleasures are shallow, our sorrows are deep. The weakness of the enemy makes our strength. There is no death, only a change of worlds. Don't let yesterday use up too much of today. It is no longer good enough to cry peace. We must act peace, live peace, and live in peace. What is life? It is a flash of firefly in the night. It is a breath of a buffalo in the winter time. It is as the little shadow that runs across the grass and loses itself in the sunset. The American Indian is of the soil, whether it be the region of the forest, plains, pueblos, or mezos. He fits into the landscape. For the hand that fashioned the continent also fashioned the man for his surroundings. He once grew as naturally as a wild sunflower. He belongs just as the buffalo belonged. If we wander often, the gift of knowledge will come. If you talk to the animals, they will talk with you, and you will know each other. If you do not talk to them, you will not know them. And what you do not know, you will fear. What one fears, one destroys. Humankind has not woven the web of life. We are but one thread within it. Whatever we do to the web, we do to ourselves. All things are bound together. All things connect. You have to look deeper, way below the anger, the hurt, the hate, the jealousy, the self-pity, way down deeper where the dreams lie. Son, find your dream. It's the pursuit of the dream that heals you. Each person is his own judge. Hold on to what is good, even if it's a handful of earth. Hold on to what you believe, even if it's a tree that stands by itself. And hold on to what you must do, even if it's a long way from here. Hold on to your life, even if it's easier to let go. Hold on to my hand, even if someday I'll be gone away from you. The idea of a full dress for preparation for a battle comes not from a belief that it will add to the fighting ability. The preparation is for death. In case that should be the result of the conflict, every Indian wants to look his best when he goes to meet the Great Spirit. So the dressing up is done whether an imminent danger is an oncoming battle or a sickness or injury. At times of peace, when we show our respect for other living things, they respond with respect for us. When you know who you are, when your mission is clear, and you burn with the inner fire of unbreakable will, no coal can touch your heart. No delude can dampen your purpose. You know that you are alive. Tell me and I will forget. Show me and I may not remember. Involve me and I will understand. I have seen that in any great undertaking, it is not enough for a man to depend simply upon himself. I am poor and naked, but I am the chief of the nation. We do not want riches, but we do want to train our children right. Riches would do us no good. We could not take them with us to the other world, and we do not want riches. We want peace and love. We do not inherit the earth from our ancestors. We borrow it from our children. So long as mists envelop you, be still until the sunlight pours through and dispels the mist, as it surely will. Then act with courage. The frog does not drink up the pond in which he lives. Being Indian is an attitude, a state of mind, a way of being in harmony with all things and all beings. It is allowing the heart to be the distributor of energy on this planet, to allow feelings and sensitivities to determine where energy goes, bringing aliveness up from the earth and from the sky, putting it in and giving it out from the heart. The land is sacred. These words are at the core of your being. The land is our mother, the rivers our blood. Take our land away and we die. It is easy to be brave from a distance. If you see no reason for giving thanks, the fault lies in yourself. We must protect the forest for our children, grandchildren, and children yet to be born. We must protect the forest for those who can't speak for themselves, such as the birds, animals, fish, and trees. Man's law changes with the understanding of man. Only the laws of the Spirit remain always the same. Before eating, always take time to thank the food. The moon is not shamed by the barking of dogs.